What is going on, guys? Welcome back to day 2 in Egypt. We're in Cairo right now, and today we're going somewhere where I definitely didn't think we'd be going this year or anytime soon. We're going to the pyramids of Giza. We're loading up the car right now, and this right here is pretty normal here to have kids in the back of the car and probably have like 20 people in one car. You see it all over. You see the suspensions of the car suffering because there's literally 20 people crammed into one car just like this, and there's about to be quite a few of us crammed into this car.
We're crammed in the car right now on our way to the pyramids, which is about a 34-minute drive from my cousin's house. And the best part about this trip is the fact that my cousin and his family live here, so we have our own personal guide taking us to the best parts of Egypt. So we got really lucky in that sense. It's awesome.
Making it inside the pyramids here, as you can tell, and it was quite a challenge making it in because I'm a tourist obviously, and they saw that, and it's different prices when you're a tourist and when you're local. When you're local, it's basically 25 Egyptian pounds, and I think we paid 200 for me, right?
Yeah, 300, yeah.
300 for me. So yeah.
They are relentless here. They will literally follow you all the way to exactly where you're going, and they won't leave you alone. They keep saying like, come ride the camel or come take a picture, and try to force things on you, and we don't want it. And no matter how much you say no, they don't listen. It's actually very like aggravating. Like, I'm pissed off at this point. Like, I just want to see the pyramid without being harassed, and they're ruining it for everybody. Look at this. They're like following us still. لا شكرا شكرا لا لا. Do you still have his
yeah.
Give it back. He's throwing jewels at us and we didn't want them, and he wouldn't stop, so we walked away, and now he wants the jewels back. And my cousin's yelling at him.
Just to give you guys an example of how relentless they are, if you come here and you stay here for 1 month, they will follow you for 1 month. If you're here for an hour, you're going to be followed for an hour. It is absolutely insane.
The pyramids are really nice though.
Yeah.
They are way bigger in person.
Yeah, they're amazing.
It's so cool to see.
Check them out, they're incredible. It's crazy to see them in real life.
The pyramids of Giza have been around since 2550 BC, and they're one of the 7 wonders of the world. You can't tell how big these pyramids are until you're standing next to them, and I do not know how they were able to construct this that long ago. And it's so cool because this one right here, the 2 little pyramids next to it, there's 3, sorry. The big pyramid, they're actually the grave burials of the pharaohs, but the pharaohs have been relocated to museums. And the 2 little ones right there were the graves of his daughters. Pyramids were built by Khufu, Khafra, and Munkar. I think I'm pronouncing those wrong, I hope not. But you're able to go inside of this pyramid, which is the largest one. So we're gonna try to go walk in there right now.
We haven't been too lucky with the weather on this whole trip so far, because Malta was still like winter time and a little bit cold, but it was not too bad. And right now there is a big storm right behind me in the city, and I think it's coming towards us. And it's pretty cold actually over here right now.
The camel rides and the horse carriage rides are very overpriced here, and when you're on your way here driving, there's a lot of local citizens on the streets trying to tell you that you can't go down the street or that you can't go through this entrance, just to get you to park your car somewhere for you to ride the horse and carriage, which is overpriced, to the pyramids. So try not to fall for that. These graves right here are the graves of the engineers who designed and helped build the pyramids.
So we're gonna possibly try to go on the pyramid right now because you can enter the pyramid. Right behind you can see a whole bunch of people are already on there and entering it, but we'll see how we can do with that. It's based on how much we're gonna get harassed, basically. It's been basically a lifelong dream of mine to see the pyramids in person and all that, but when you're here, it's nice to be here, but I wouldn't come back personally just because of how much we're harassed. Like, of course it's nice to check it out and I don't regret coming, but once is enough is what I think. So you guys gotta see how it is. I got about 10 guys following me right now, trying to sell me who knows what. And yeah, it's pretty intense. They got Zay's being followed as well, right there. And yeah, it is pretty cool anyways, as you guys can tell. Super windy. We're about to go up the stairs right there. Let's check it out. I'm super excited right now to go up here. It's awesome.
Be careful! Be careful,
The views are crazy from here as well. You can see the whole city behind me.
Oh, that's very nice. This. Oh my gosh! The view is so cool.
Say hi.
Hi!
Be careful.
Be careful, guys.
Yeah, so apparently it is not free to go in. You have to pay, but I'm gonna sneak in here real quick. Hopefully, maybe. So we couldn't enter the pyramid because you needed a special ticket. But we got a sneak peek, I guess, like a little peek inside, but that's about it.
They don't let you take your camera in there and record anyway, so we wouldn't have been able to show you anything if we were to go in there. And it's kind of crowded right now, and this is supposed to be like during COVID. I don't know what it's like if it's like tourist season.
Yeah, it's probably like 10 times more crowded at that point.
Behind me is the Great Sphinx of Giza. It's supposed to represent a sphinx, which is a mystical creature, the body of a lion and the head of a man. The head of the man is supposed to represent the pharaoh Khafre.
So we just left the pyramids and we're going to get some lunch right now. We're all absolutely starving and yeah.
Everybody is falling asleep in the car because they're so tired. It was like cloudy and looking like it was about to rain, and then the sun came out all of a sudden. It got really hot. And then there was like wind, so sand is hitting everybody in the face, and we're just tired and ready to eat.
Yeah, it was a pretty exhausting time. We just got to the restaurant and right now we're gonna eat, and afterwards, if we still have time to go out a little bit, we're gonna try and go for a little walk and show you guys some shops and how the streets look and everything like that, but we'll see if we have time for that.
So we are at this restaurant and it's a Syrian restaurant. Apparently it's super good. We're looking at the menu right now and we just placed our order, but Abdullah has something to say.
I was looking at my order and I was looking at this box and I thought it was a single person meal because it was $8. I just went in the app to see how much it would cost, and apparently it's not a single person meal. 3 people can share it, and that's so cheap that I'm just shocked. So the meal that we're getting is this one right here, and that's $8 Canadian, which is just so cheap, it's crazy. And that's more for
3 people.
3 people, yeah. And you can also get a large pizza for less than $8. And obviously we can't read any of that, so I use an app to translate, or we have the family translate for us here. So this is the box. This is how it looks like. It comes with 3 buns, all that chicken, 3 different sauces. I think there's a garlic sauce and 2 other ones. French fries, of course, Zay's favorite. And then chicken shawarma all cut up nicely. And all this is only $8 Canadian. It's absolutely mind-blowing. We just finished eating and we're super full and super happy.
And it was so delicious. It only cost $45 Canadian to feed 8 people. 8 of us.
That's crazy cheap. That was amazing. I don't think we're gonna be going for a walk anymore because it is getting dark right now. Well, you guys can't tell, but the sun is going down, and by the time we get home, it probably will get dark. So we'll do the walk tomorrow and we'll see you guys then. So it is the next day and we're over here. We're gonna walk to some streets and some markets and check those out. But before we do that, I just wanted to mention something about yesterday with the pyramids. If we didn't have Zay's cousin with us, he was such a big help that, you know, to guide us and everything, it would have been a lot more of a struggle for us to navigate the pyramids and the hecklers and everything. And he was just telling us that, you know, other foreigners who come here and check the pyramids out will pay like hundreds of dollars basically. This is also our very first time kind of walking around by ourselves. We're accompanied by
my second cousins.
Zay's second cousins here, so that's
Safa
gonna be...
and Sama.
Yes.
Yeah, hello.
Wave to the camera. Yeah, so it's our very first time going. We're not alone. You know, they're helping us navigate, and we're just gonna check out a nearby market and some of the streets and show you guys
The bazaar. The coolest thing about walking on these streets is you see all these little shops with all there's like stuff that they sell outside, and like there's like 4 shawarma shops right next to each other, and there's just food everywhere. It's so cool to see, and like fresh fruits and everything. It's just like a little block.
Once again, like we said in previous videos, the traffic here is absolutely crazy and very disorganized. Even though you see the lines being painted on the road, they do not see it, or they don't follow any of those rules. They just drive all over, and it's very disorganized, and it can be dangerous if you're here and you don't know how to navigate these streets. Along with people not following the lines or anything really, and some roads don't even have these lines actually, only this one and some others, but there are no traffic lights anywhere at all. They don't exist. So in the intersections, people just go and honk. There's a lot of honking. And if you guys saw our last video, I did drive in that video for a brief period, and obviously it's very different and way more dangerous. And most of the cars, I would say probably 99% of cars have damage on them somewhere.
You can definitely tell we're in the desert because you do not see any green plants or grass or flowers, or at least not much. It's a lot of sand, it's a lot of dust. My cousin was saying that if you like clean your house, within a half hour it's just dusty again.
Yeah. You can see some trees and some palm trees, but that's about it. There's not much greenery out here. There are tons of fruit stands just like this all around, and on the side of the road, and there's like little mopeds that carry fruits and everything like that, and then you can just pull over and buy fruits on the side of the road. So we're just getting to the mall here. It's probably like a 5 or 10 minute walk from their home. Pretty close. This is one of the malls. There's many malls around, but this one looks pretty nice. We're gonna go inside and check out some prices and what they have available. First things first, we're gonna try and find some sweets and coffee, because you guys already know I need my coffee. So behind me right there, there's a little player area, as you can see, for kids to play. And actually you have to pay for the kids to go in there and play, but if you buy a coffee, they give you a little ticket and you give it to them, these guys over there, and then your kids can go in there and play for free. We're in the store right now, and we're just taking a look at the different treats and everything. We're gonna get some treats and pastries later, and there's an Oreo covered or coated Cadbury. Yeah, a lot of different types of treats that we've never really seen before. Obviously we do have the regular Cadbury in Canada, but this one is different.
So many different chocolates. I'm literally in heaven. I'm about to get really fat. My cousin is showing us the most delicious treats. She says you have to get this. It's only 3 Egyptian pounds. It's a to-do brownie, and she said it's the best one. We bought every single one of these treats and 2 water bottles for 45 Egyptian pounds, which comes to about $3 Canadian. And just look at how many things we got. Every single one of these treats we've obviously never tried, because this is our first time in Egypt, and our cousin told us that, well, my cousins told us that these are the best treats out of all the treats in the store. So we're gonna believe them, but we'll let you guys know the verdict after we try it.
First thing we're gonna try is this biscuit covered in chocolate, and it's called Break Time.
We're gonna share one. I don't want to have a whole one to myself.
We have a lot of treats, so
yeah, we're gonna have to try a lot, so we're gonna take our time.
I'll give my first bite.
This is what it looks like on the inside, coated in chocolate. Kind of like a wafer.
Yeah, it's a wafer and chocolate inside. Very delicious.
That's really good. Sama said this is the best brownie ever and that we have to try it. So we're gonna try it.
It's called Toto Brownie, I think.
Oh, it comes packaged like this in like a little paper. So at least your fingers don't get dirty if you're eating it. I'll let you take a bite first.
All right. Anything chocolatey has to be delicious.
It's very soft. It feels very soft.
Very, very good, yeah. I don't think we have any bad treats over here. The selection is amazing.
Very chewy and delicious.
Yeah.
She was right.
So next up, we're gonna be trying some Egyptian gum. As you can see, we got these two gums. This one actually they gave us because they didn't have enough change and cash to give us back, so they gave us this gum. It's a strawberry flavored gum, and this one's mint flavor, so we're gonna give them a try.
It's very cool to see the different packaging here and how everything's also written in like Egyptian. But the packaging is similar so that you can name the brand, but definitely like different writing. We can't understand any of it.
Yeah, I love seeing all the different packaging as well, everywhere we're going, but
tastes like a normal gum.
very good though.
Delicious.
Yep.
We just walked to Family Mall, checked it out. Now we're at Dolphin Mall, which is right next to Family Mall. And these malls are a lot more modernized and they're really nice. But in the next video, or in one of our next videos, we're going to the oldest bazaar in Egypt.
We just finished exploring the mall and the bazaar a little bit, and we kind of shopped around, mostly window shopping, just looking around in the stores. And you know, you can't really talk in English, and in these stores they're telling us, Sama and Safa are telling us that we can't talk in English because as soon as they hear that you're a foreigner or they see you're a foreigner and they hear you talking in English, the prices will go up. So you're not going to be paying local prices. And same thing with the supermarket or that where we got our treats from. They have the prices displayed, so it might say 30 for like a certain candy, but if they know you're a foreigner, you're gonna get charged maybe 60 or even more. Yeah. So it's very interesting to know that, and it's just something to keep in mind, that you're not going to be paying local prices if you're coming here and you don't have a local person with you.
From what we've experienced so far, there's no prices anywhere really. You just find out the price when you ask. And obviously if you're gonna ask in English, you're gonna get a different price than like anybody else. And we went into a couple different stores that had similar things. At first we didn't talk at all. Sama talked for us, and we were getting like 150 Egyptian pounds for most things. We went to another store, they realized that we weren't from there, and we started getting told prices were about between 400 and 500.
Yeah.
And we were just shook. We're just like, okay, we're not buying anything. Like, we'll come back when we need to.
Yeah.
Like, everything's really nice. The stores are really nice. The stuff looks really nice. I would love to buy it, but I'm so happy that we're here with my cousins and they're able to look out for us. I'm not sure if everywhere is like this, but from what we're experiencing, it's not good. We hope you guys enjoyed what we had to show you so far. We have a lot more to explore here, so we're just gonna say, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one.